and welcome to a special presentation of Addams in the AM, brought to you by Micaiah, Brennan, Elena, and Devin.
Good evening, board members, faculty, and esteemed guests. We are bringing you a very special production of Addams AM to catch you up on all the awesome things that have happened at Jane Addams so far this school year.
Now, what is Addams in the AM, you might be wondering? Addams in the AM is a morning announcement show that is filmed and produced by Jane Addams 5th graders. That's us. We gather all of the news that is important to students and faculty life here in South Redford and report it just like your favorite morning news show. We're kind of like a mini Good Morning America, except better.
That's right. And with a little help from YouTube and Mrs. Clark, we are able to play our shows throughout the school every morning in every classroom. And today we are here to present the news to you. So let's get started. First on our agenda of items to discuss is Jane Addams Garden Club. The Garden Club was created this year by two parents, Mrs. Christopherson and Mrs. Miller, who are parents of Addams students past and present. The club maintains the perennial garden in front of the school down by the marquee, and a special project of our board members, Mrs. Christopherson and Mrs. Miller, are providing you with a do-it-yourself perennial potting kit. Board members can start their own at home and then plant it in our perennial garden this spring. I can't wait to see them out there.
Wow, Elena, I could tell that being a news anchor for Addams in the AM has really sharpened your reading fluency skills, because perennial is a really hard word to pronounce.
Thank you, Brennan. Practice definitely makes perfect.
If you two are done complimenting each other, I'd like to get on our report. Let's travel back in time now to September 22nd, 2010, which was Addams Adventure Night. This was an evening for teachers and parents to do together and explore math activities parents can do at home with their children. Since math is a very important subject here at Jane Addams, our teachers want us to have access to math and practice them both out of school.
To prepare for Addams Adventure Night, the teachers went to a Saturday Lock and Learn on September 17th. Addams teachers were literally locked inside a building for professional development workshop where they learned about the math activities and ideas that were used during the Adventure Night.
But don't worry, folks, that whole locked in part is just a kind of a joke. The 5th graders headed to Camp Store last November for a week of fun experience and lasting memories at camp. We really got to know each other and our teachers on a whole new level. We ride horses, experienced history, learned about the environment, dabbled in acting, and really faced some challenges. We were pretty tired by the time we got back, but it was a week I know we won't forget.
Also in November, Jane Addams received a huge book donation organized by a Plymouth and Kenton High School student named Emma. Over 3,000 books were donated to our school, with a lot of help from 3rd grade teacher Mrs. Nagelhout and our media center aide Miss Pearson. All of these awesome books were given to Jane Addams students, teachers, and families for free. This book donation was received just in time for Addams Reading Night on December 1st. As part of our school improvement plan to reach our reading goals, teachers worked together with families and students to focus on reading activities that could be done at home. The book drive donation made this event even more special because every family was able to leave that night with more free books.
We appreciate the book donation so much. We dedicated the Cozy Corner to Emma and hung up a plaque in her honor. For those of you who don't know what the Cozy corner is a special place in the lobby that Mrs. Hofer set up for us to relax and read a good book. And speaking of special, the special classes we take here at Jane Addams include music, gym, and art. In gym class, Mrs. Clappis teaches us how to stay physically fit by teaching us exercises and a proper diet that we will practice throughout our lives. There has been quite an unhealthy streak running through America lately, but Jane Addams students are determined to beat it.
Mr. Schmidt has been busy lately preparing us for our next music concert this Wednesday, February 29th at 7 p.m. If you have the evening free, please come to Thurston to see us perform. Music class allows us to explore the art of music, not only with our voices, but also with instruments such as recorders and small percussion instruments. This knowledge we gain at the elementary level really prepares us for music classes like band and choir that we can choose to take when we go to Pierce Middle School. I myself have been studying the trumpet this year, and I am looking forward to playing it in band as a 6th grader.
And not only do we study the art of music at Jane Addams, we also study the art of art. Miss Chenoweth gets our creative juices flowing in the projects she prepares for us. To showcase some of the projects students have completed, we asked Miss Chenoweth to film a short video explaining why some of you will be taking home a handmade bookmark as a parting gift for the evening.
Welcome board members and special guests. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what we're doing here at Addams in the art classroom. We've been working on a snowman theme in just about all grade levels, and some of their artwork is behind me. These are kindergarten actually. So please, I wanted to invite you to please take a look in our hallways. A lot of their work is displayed, and we have some very talented students here at Addams. I also wanted to thank the students from Mrs. Frenzel's class who won the bookmark contest, and you will be receiving one of their bookmarks as a special gift today. J. Sean Gaines, Molly Horn, Julia Miller, John Brown, Connor Moore, Jeremy Pfeiffer, Owen Messer, Jonathan Pogerall, Mackenzie Richards, Hannah Christopherson, Shelby DeMeyer, and Thaddeus Nagy. Great job.
Great job, Mrs. Chenoweth. Keep that up and we might just make you one of our next co-anchor. Brainstormers came to our school in December with the goal of getting us excited about writing, and they certainly did. Their production of Captain Brightaway blew us away. Students all around the building have been hard at work, writing their own stories. We hope to be one of the writers they choose to perform when Brainstormers returns on March 28th.
And last but not least, on our agenda of items to discuss is the Jane Addams Robotics Club. This club, which has been organized by 3rd grade teacher Miss Nagahot, is brand new to Addams starting this week. At lunchtime, club members will be working with Lego Robotics. Lego Robotics introduces the experience of solving real-world problems by applying math, science, engineering, and technology while working with robots and computer programming. In other words, we'll be learning a lot of technical skills by having a great time.
And that really sums up what life for students is here at Jane Addams. A great time. In the time we spend as Addams students, we will receive a full, well-rounded education while also developing our skills and experiences that prepare us for the world's competitive society. Today we are children, but in the not-so-distant future, we will be citizens. And before we grow up just a little bit more and head to middle school, we would like to say thank you to our school board members, our superintendent, our principal, our teachers, and our families for making our experience at Addams so special from kindergarten through 5th grade. From Addams in the AM, this is
Brennan,
Elena,
Devin,
and Micaiah saying good night to you all.
and to all a good night. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. much more than I ever knew. And I think to myself,